What's up, you guys? Matt with Matt Builds coming at you with another video. So this video has kind of been a long time in the making. I made a previous video about this and it's got a bunch of good feedback, but this has been a slow process, just ongoing, getting wiring schematics and trying to figure out how I was going to do it. So basically I ended up just bypassing both of the safety switches for the levers and the seat. Again, I'm not telling you to do this. Do this at your own risk. But I just want to take you guys down, show you guys kind of what I've done and see how much feedback I get on this. If I get a lot of interest, a lot of feedback on it, then I'll kind of cut all my wiring harness loose and show you guys what I did for everything. I still don't have a parking brake. Again, I'm pretty flat ground. So if I get a bunch of feedback asking for it, I may go ahead and, pursue trying to find one and getting that hooked up. But I mean, it's been a pretty detailed process. So if you don't want to get into too much detail, go watch my other video. That's just kind of a quick jumper wire type deal. If you do want it to look a lot cleaner and get a bunch of wiring out of there that you don't need, I'm gonna go ahead and show you that now. All right, you guys, this is what we have now. So as you can see, before I had a fusible link on this side of the battery, one was over here. I had pulled everything apart, so I just had wires everywhere. I got it nice and tight and cleaned up, but everything's been bypassed. There's no wiring harness going to either one of the safety switches. We pulled a lot of wire out of there. But so if you had any experience or issues like mine did, when I would shut the mower off, the engine would still kind of run and it was kind of a delay. And the reason that was happening is I was shutting off the fuel going to the engine, so it kind of run the fuel out. Well, if you watch any of my other videos where I've rebuilt generators and that sort of thing, I always like to run the fuel out. So that ended up kind of being a good thing for me. It was an accident, but it was a good accident. However, there is a coil wire right here that I found in the harness. That brake module was sending a ground to that wire and this white wire right here to kill the ignition or kill the coil pack. This ignition switch that is on this mower does not have any kind of grounds. So if I want to hook that up to where it shuts off like it did before, I will have to replace the ignition switch, and I may not do that. I don't know. If I do that, then I may just put an inline fuel shutoff valve on the hose itself, so that way whenever I get done running it, I can shut it off. If it's something you're running it every week, it's not a big issue. But if it's something that you're putting it up for the winter, I do like to run the fuel out of the carburetor just so you don't have that fuel gumming up in there. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've done so far. If there is a lot of interest in this video, let me know in the comments down below. That's it. I didn't want to, it's just been such a tedious process. It would have been really hard for me as I was going to kind of show what I was doing as I went, because to be honest, I was kind of learning and figuring out what I was doing as I went myself. So if you guys are interested, again, let me know. I don't have a problem cutting that harness loose and showing you guys what I did. And now, to be honest, it's a much simpler wiring schematic than it was before. But yeah, also I have heard that brake module has gone up in price since I made that last video, and that's only been about a year ago. So if you haven't done anything like this, or you haven't bypassed that module, it's probably not a bad idea to do it, because it seems like that module is just going to continue to go up and up and up, and eventually you may end up running into a problem where it's completely not made anymore. So but yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Y'all remember to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to see more on this, or how I actually wired it up and bypassed everything, again, I'm not telling you to do this, but if you want to do it at your own risk. But let me know in the comments down below. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. We'll see y'all on the next one.